Welcome to the Get 5,000 Facebook Fans for Fitness Business Owners. I'm Jason Grossman, and I'm excited to be sharing with you some very simple but very powerful strategies to be able to utilize on your fan page through status updates. A couple of alternatives that we're going to be going through today are how to utilize notes to your benefit to drive more likes to your page, and also how to utilize questions and polls to add some variety to your posts, to avoid your posts getting boring and to keep the excitement going and to keep the interaction going. First of all, let's talk about notes. And there's three ways I like to use the notes. If you're wondering what notes are, these are the things. If you go to your fan page and you see your tabs here, in a later tutorial we're going to be talking about customizing these. But for now, if you click on that, you'll see down here I have a tab that says notes. Now, if you go to your fan page now and you click on that and there's no notes there, all you need to do is go to one of these empty boxes, click the plus sign, and what will happen is we'll have in the Dropbox here, it will say notes. Click on the notes and we'll add it to your Dropbox. Then what you can do is you can click on the notes. Okay, and you can see up here I can write a note. Okay, so what exactly is a note? If I click on write a note, what it does is I can create a title. It's pretty much like a blog or an article within Facebook. Okay, so I can create a title, I create a body of the text, I can tag people and pages, I can even upload a photo. So it's pretty cool. So it's like an article within Facebook, and I highly recommend you use these on a regular basis. What I do love about these as well is they have their own personal URL, so you can use it as a link. You can use it as a link to promote things. The three ways I like to use notes is one, I would suggest writing this down if you have pen and paper. One is use notes in the format of a story or a journey or a testimonial. So a story or a journey or a testimonial about a person. So a real life story. So you can see here I have a note about Kathy, which is a testimonial that she's written, and I've got a photo on here, okay, that people can read. So it adds real content for those people that want to read real content about what we are, who we stand for, and what exactly we do. If you scroll down, you'll see I've got a few testimonials in here, and I've got in here a bit about what Quantum Vitality is and what the online personal training program is. So it talks about, this is exactly what's on our website as well. There's a link to our website and a free consult on here as well. Okay, you can see it's had a few shares and a few likes. Okay, so I definitely recommend using the notes to explain what it is that you offer your products and services as well. The other thing I like to use it for is promotions. Number two, I like to use it for promotions and special offers. Okay, so you can see how we had a win an iPad offer, and we did that in a note as well. Okay, but back to the three steps. First step: journeys, stories, testimonials. Okay, so get testimonial stories and journeys once a week. Second, you can use it for promotions. You know, so win a prize draw, or special offer for Christmas, 50% off promotion for Christmas, or something like that. And the third one is recipes and workout routines. And you can see up here, I have one here. I have the pumpkin and chickpea curry recipe. Okay, which is pretty cool. Who doesn't like recipes? And I've just got this from another website, and I put in here all about the recipe. Okay, there's a photo of there. And what's cool is I can actually go and copy this link. If I want to say post this on my personal profile, so you can copy and paste the note link to your personal profile. What will happen is when I post that, I would normally write a bit of text there, but just for this, I'll post that and there's a picture on there, makes it more visually appealing. But what's cool about this is you can see that there's a link here to the fan page, and if I hover over that, what will happen is a pop-up will pop up, a screen will pop up where people can like it automatically. And for some reason the internet's being really slow, but anyway, the pop-up will come up and you can click on that automatically. So recipes, workout routines, promotions. An example might be for Christmas. You might have a 50% off promo where if they pay up front, they get 50% off. Or you might do a promotion for 2 free personal training sessions in a note and link that. What I do like about that as well is if I go back to the fan page, I can get to the fan page from here, is that anybody that visits this page at any time can click on this Dropbox, and offers plenty of content. And people can just go click on the notes, and there's a lot of article and information in here. And if you're regularly adding recipes and workout routines, and you're having promotions in there, and you're putting testimonials and stories and journeys in there, then people can go here at any time and they can access these. Okay, so you're adding content that stays there. It's not as difficult as going to your fan page and having to scroll down to find where that post last was posted. Okay, so I do love the notes. So by utilizing the notes in those three manners, you're going to add a lot of extra quality to your fan page. You can use it for promotions, to obviously raise more income for your business. You can do it for recipes and workout routines to add quality information. And you can do it to add personability, to add real stories, journeys about people's experience with your program, a story about you and your background and your services, and testimonials, as we said as well. And if you combine those three and you use those notes, again, if you don't have a website, this is an incredibly effective tool as well, because what it does, it gives you a URL address. And Google doesn't recognize each URL address separately. It doesn't recognize a website as an individual website. It recognizes each URL address, each page as its own page or own website. And that's really important because you can link that anywhere on Facebook. You can link it in groups or pages on your personal profile. You can share it on walls and so forth as well. The other thing I want to talk to you today about is creating offers. Not creating offers, is doing questions or polls. And I notice a lot of people don't really use these, but I like to use them, even if it's just once a month, because if we always do the same status update, the same motivational pictures, the same quote, and the same thing over and over, people get bored. They get bored with our page, so we want to add that variety. What I do love about questions is it stimulates interaction. Okay, so what I want to do here is I'm going to click on Add a Question and click on Add Poll. So my question I'm going to ask today is, what results physically would you like to achieve? I just want to point out that I think it's really important that you make it in alignment with what you want to achieve or your page, or it has an intention. It's really important that you have an intention with the question you're asking. I know that by asking this question, I'm going to be able to determine who in this page wants to achieve what, and then I can message them individually and find out more and maybe book them in for a free consult and go from there. The first thing I'm going to ask them is lose 1 to 5 kilos. Second question, lose 6 to 10 kilos. Third question, lose 11 to 20 kilos. Obviously, I can keep adding these. Seems I have typing dyslexia today. Lose 1 to 5 kilos, lose 6 to 10 kilos, lose 11 to 20 kilos, lose 20 kilos plus, or put on weight. Because there might be some people that some guys that want to put on weight, and we do work with guys to put on weight. Okay. So always allow anyone to add options. I'm going to let them for this one, but that's up to you. You can promote this. Again, we're going to talk about that at a later stage. What results physically would you like to achieve? I'm just going to click on post that, and we'll see if we'll get some replies in the next minute or so. And as that posts, you can see it will just pop up, and everybody that sees this, you would have seen this before, can select one of the options. Okay, if I click on see them all, I can just click on this drop box, and it'll offer all of them in there. So me personally, I want to put on weight, so I'm going to click on put on weight. I'm just going to close that. I can get the ball rolling. Okay, so there you have the notes. So just a revision on the notes. The first way you want to do notes is, one, you want to use journeys, stories, and testimonials. And I recommend at least one note every single week. It's like an article for Facebook, and you can do it in the format of an article. So journeys of yourself, stories, real life stories of any kind, inspirational stories, weight loss stories, weight gain stories, stories about yourself. Number 2 for notes is promotions. So 50% off promotions, 2 free PT sessions, prize draws, anything like that. And number 3, use recipes and workout routines. And you can get them from other sites, so you can put them up yourself. And remember, you can add photos. And when you look at your newsfeed, when you go to your newsfeed, what stands out in your newsfeed? Is it a plain text status? Is it big photos that stand out? What stands out? And that's why these photos are so popular. Okay, so what stands out? So the notes have a picture. You have your own URL. You can post it on your personal profile. Okay, and you can use it that way as well. I love having that because it adds content to your page as well. Bit of variety. And second of all is your questions or your polls. Use them at least every couple of weeks to add a bit of variety, create some interaction. Okay, and you might find that you might ask a question and it doesn't get a lot of response, and sometimes it does. It's always testing and measuring. In a later tutorial, we're going to talk about how to read your insights and track the success and the progress of your fan page as well. So there you have it, your notes and the questions. If you are serious about adding plenty of variety and driving new traffic to your fan page, I strongly recommend you use notes at least once a week and you have questions at least once every couple of weeks.